Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury Paul Pluta channel. Guys, today I want to talk to you. Yesterday I did a paid review. And this review, hang on, let me find it. This review was for my friend Robbie. Was it Rob? No, it wasn't Robbie. It was for Morgan. Morgan? No, yeah, it was a Morgan. What was it for? Yes, it was for Morgan. And he indicated that he had a bark finish day date. And I just want to correct something. Normally when I do these reviews, I print these run sheets. And, because I'm charging low budget prices, I print out the photos just so I can see what it is. Now, there was a little bit of a confusion. The photos he provided of the day date, it was an 1807. When I looked at the photos, it looked like the bark wasn't on the bracelet, but on further inspection, it actually does have a bark bracelet. So I do want to offer my apology to that. I was a bit hasty to criticize the piece. I felt it was a bark bezel with a bracelet which wasn't a bark bracelet, but on further investigation I was wrong. I must say that does change it. Okay, it looks like the bracelet is original, maybe original to the watch. I still have my concerns with the dial. However, I think that I'm not sure whether the dial is factory diamonds or the diamonds were added at a later stage. Now, I wasn't happy that the fact that it was presented in a new Rolex day date president box. I don't like that. It's like those Mercedes Benzes you see, like from the W123, they put newer alloys on. It really annoys me no end. So I've got to be honest with you there. It probably is not as bad as I said there. I find vintage very difficult. It's incredibly hard. I've just done a review for a collector in Singapore who has an 25-piece collection, and he spends a lot of money authenticating the pieces because so much stuff in vintage is mucked around and changed, and there's a lot of bad things that happen. Now, I got to be honest with you, the 1807 that I did the review on, I still feel the same way. If it was my watch, I mentioned to this young guy here, I'd be pissing it off. Personally, if it's a really nice 1807, piss it off. Buy a newer 18238 or a 118-238. I still stand by my words there. The reason I say that is I think the vintage 1807, even though it's an old day date, I think the collectability of them is, it's how's your father, you know what I mean? It's kind of, I would prefer a more modern one. That's my view. I honestly stand by the comments I've made there. I tend to like things that I can use and wear, and I think Morgan here likes to do that as well. I would be honestly urging Morgan to get a more modern 18238 or a 118-238. I still stand by that. Absolutely stand by that. I think it would be a good thing for you to do, okay? The 1807, it sounds better. I was a little bit quick to jump the gun. That the script I had doesn't have great pictures. But I would still piss it off and get a more modern one. I think the double quick set is much more convenient. And I got to be honest with you, you're a young guy. You got many years. I think the more modern sapphire. I like the sapphire. I've never really lusted after plastic glass day dates. I've lusted after sports. Yes, I have. But the day date itself there, I have difficulties accepting that. If it was me, I think a more modern example is nicer and more kind of cool. I think a day date is a beautiful watch. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing. I actually like the 36 mil. I've owned a few. I had an 18038. I've got to be honest with you. The 18038, I think they're a bit old as well. They're a bit kind of, they're getting on a bit. See, the thing is, the 4-digit ones, they are I think 1978, I think. That's when they kind of ended. So late 70s was when Sapphire, that's the 18038, came out. And it was replaced about 1988 when it became the 18238 double quickset. And 1988, that's a long damn time ago. So all these watches, they're getting a bit old. And in my opinion, nothing worse than a really worn date. I would say, seriously, if at all possible, I stand by what I say. Get an 18238. I think it's a better watch. It's a sharper watch. You'll enjoy it more. Sapphire, I think, really does pop. I would seriously, that's what I would be doing. I don't hate it as much now that it looks like the bracelet may be original. If you are going to keep it, I would highly recommend you consult a professional, like an old grey-haired watchmaker. It's hard to tell from the photos. You want to know, is it the original dial? Is that original bracelet for the watch? I would be getting rid of it and getting a newer one. That's my own opinion. Now, I'm not saying that to piss you off or annoy you. I'm just telling you the truth. I hate the bark. I really hate bark, and I'm not that impressed by them. Okay, I'd much rather have an 18238. One of my competitors, the Rodent, he has an 18038, and it's just tacky. They're tacky. I had one myself. They're all a bit old, Yeah, they're just a bit old. I'd greatly prefer the newer pieces. Definitely newer pieces. So that's what I just want to make this video for Morgan. Tell me what you think, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. So just making a little correction there. And guys, don't forget the paid reviews keep me full time. So if you haven't done one, please get one out now to me. I need the support. I love you all. Paul Pluta on the Paul Pluta channel. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. And who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW. Hello. How are you? Hey, not too bad. So you're surviving this coronavirus? And there we go, one of the most beautiful Pateks of modern times, a key reference point in Patek history, the 5035, proudly part of the ArchieLuxury wristwatch collection.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for ArchieLuxury AC3, the Pontiff, Satan Deville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video because I know it was awful, but you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with ArchieLuxury in the first place. I am a published author, Let Dogs Be Dogs, available in bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, ArchieLuxury, he's not just a figment of your imagination.